Hello once again and welcome back to Triple G Sports Replays. We're once again going to be showing day 2 of our Masters 2020 replay. Getting towards the end, there's only a few groups left out on the course. And so what we're going to show today is we're going to do hole 14 with Bryson, DeChambeau, and Jon Rahm. And then we're going to do hole number 13 with Lee Westwood and Scottie Scheffler. So as of now, the leaders are Matt Fitzpatrick and Corey Morikawa. They're both in the locker room at a -3. Tony Finau is through hole 16 at a -2. Rahm is in 4th place -1. And then DeChambeau is at an even par and he's tied for 5th. And the reason I want to show Westwood is, it looks like the cut line right now is a 5 over, which is where Westwood, Dustin Johnson, and Cantlay are tied at. If Westwood can sneak in at a 4 over or less, he will become the cut line. And so there's a little drama on who's going to, Will Johnson and Cantlay, they're both finished. Will they make the cut or not? It depends on how Westwood finishes. If Westwood's 5 over or more, they're in. If he's 4 over or less, they're out. So let's go here. We're at hole number 14. It's a par 4, 440 yards, slight dogleg left. Hole number 14, we've been seeing this one. It's a 10 handicap. It's middle of the road for difficulty. And it looks like DeChambeau birdied on his last hole. So he is going to get the honors, and he's got momentum shots left. So if we let him grip it and rip it, with a 1 rating on his driver, what would that be? That would go 290 on the carry, which puts him out here. It's going to go left 15. Now this is, if I remember right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's already this way, 1. It's going to go left 15, 5, 10, 15. Keep him in the fairway. He's going to get a roll of 30 plus another 20. That'd give him 50 more yards. 25, 50. We'll take him over here and again. We said this was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 yards. So every 8 squares, he's actually going to be right about there. Now we got to roll for headwind, and that's going to give us a -10 on the carry, +5 left or right. So he's going to be -5 and a plus. So he'd actually end up here at 330, just a bomb. His driver would be 330 left 5, and that's fairway and regulation. Now Jon Rahm, who even par on the last hole. We can't take the chance of being in here. We need to stay back here and then go for the green. So we need to find the spot, the best landing spot. So we want to end up in that 2 to 225 range. And for Rahm, with a 3 rating on his wood, that's going to be probably a 5 iron to be safe. So 54 is a 13. That's going to go 190. We lose 10 on the carry. It's going to go right 25. So right 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And we get 5 a roll plus 20 for the dry or hard conditions. So that'll be 15, 1, 2, 15 in the rough. So he's going to be at 195 right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, not as good as he was hoping. So now we're going for pin 6. We need to get him back in line. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. All right. So first we got to see what's his lie in the rough. A 52 for regular rough with no scramble. He's got a fluffy ride. He's going to get +5 on the roll. And a 33 is level. So he's going to get +5 on the roll on whatever we do here. All right. So we got a long way to go. 25, 50, 75, 25, 50, 75, 2, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 255. And he's got a wood rating of 3. So we're going to do a 2-iron for him on his second shot. And we roll a 65 is a 5. That's going to be 210 minus the 10 is 200. 25, 50, 75, 1. 25, 50, 75, 200. Left 5 plus another 5. So I put him here. He's going to get 20 on the roll plus 5 from the lie plus another 20. That's 45 yards in roll. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 yards in roll puts him right on the green. And that's going to be 20, 40, 55 feet minus 4. That's going to be 51 feet. And that's a green in regulation. Put a long putt for birdie. All right, now we got DeChambeau. He's going to go for the pin. 25, 50, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1, 105, 110. Okay. And he has an iron rating of 2. So we've got an issue. If we hit a knockdown 2, well, no, if that's, it goes 115. That's about what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to use a knockdown sand wedge, because he's gonna lose 10 on the distance. So that's gonna get him pretty darn close if he can hit it square and flush. A 52 is a 27. So that's gonna go 100. Minus 10 is 90. 25, 50, 75, 80, 85, 90. It's going to go left 20. 5, 10, 15, 20 plus another 5 from the wind. And we're going to get a roll of 5 plus 20. We're going to get another 25 yards of roll. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's going to put him 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 445. And that's going to be left 5, 10, 15, 20, just off the green. All right. So he's right here. He's barely off the green. We need to put it over here. So it's 20, 35, 50, 65, 80 yards. It's an 80-foot putt. If you're that far off, you're going to try to putt this thing on versus doing the approach. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do an 80-foot putt and try to get close that way. So his approach is going to be an 80-foot putt. A 43 is 19. And an 80-foot putt, playing safe. He gets there within 4 feet. Now we got Rahm, 51 feet on the green. He's going to play it safe. A 41 is a 19. He's going to be 3 feet from the cup. 2, 3, so we've got DeChambeau putting from 4 feet for par. And he gets a 53, which is 17. That's in. 1 putts. He gets his par. He's even on the day, even on the tournament. Jon Rahm has a 3-footer for par. A 43 is an 18. That's in. 2 putts for par. -5 on the day, -1 on the tourney. Okay. So, now the last group on the course is approaching the tees on number 13. Number 13 is a dog leg left par 5. It's 510 yards. It is rated 6, so it's the 6th hardest core or 6th easiest hole on the course. And we've got Lee Westwood and Scottie Scheffler. No wind on the hole, no notes on the card. Let's just play it straight up. And they both bogeyed the last hole, so that means as of now, Lee Westwood still has the honors. They both have used up their bounce backs, so they just have to pretty much play it straight. And we need to get out in here somewhere. So for Westwood, where are we gonna hit that gets us out here in that 200 yard-ish with a 5-wood rating? And that's gonna be a 5 iron. So we're just gonna hit a 5 and get it out through a ways. Now he's a 50-50 left-right. He hits that 5 iron 180. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4 squares of wiggle room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. That's 15. We're gonna go and aim right another 3 just to give us some room. Let's go right 4. Trees are better than water. So right 20 is what we're gonna aim. And the tee shot, a 53 is an 8. So that's gonna go 165. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's gonna go right 5. We're gonna get 10 a roll, plus it's 20 on the hard, so that's 30 yards a roll. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's gonna put him right here at 195, right 25. And that is a fairway hit for him. Now for Scottie Scheffler, he's got a 4-wood rating. And I think we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go hit a 5 iron for him as well. He is a 61 left, 39 right. So we're definitely going to aim right 20 for him. Okay. So a 64 is a 4, hit it right on the screws. So that's going to go 185. 1, 2, 3, start right there. It's going to go right 5, which is right here. And he's going to have 5 a roll plus another 20, so that's 25 a roll. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he's sitting right here, 200, right 25, and barely on the fairway. He has not hit many fairways on this second round. Really struggling at 5 over on the round. That's only his second fairway. Lots of roughs. Okay, so Westwood's furthest back. And let's see now. We need to figure out, we're going to ignore this part of the dog leg. We need to figure out where he would be in line here. And if I remember right, 1, 2, 3 squares. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and down. 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 and down. 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 down. So he's actually going to be just off the line, but not by much. So he's not enough to take him back. So that's basically the line he's going to be on, is playing right here. So we need to end up out in here somewhere. So we're going to be 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 75, 2, 225, 250. We need to be 250-ish. And make sure we stay to the right. And so with Westwood with a 5 iron, we're going to hit a 2 iron. And like I say, he tends to be 50-50. Worst case is, how far left could he go? We don't want to go left. 33. His worst case going left is probably 35 yards. So we've got, if he hits it 210, put some on here. 1, 2, 3. He's only got 15 yards of wiggle room, call it. We need to aim right at least 20. So we're going to aim right 20. Plan for the worst. So we're going to work the ball right 20. It's not an aim, it's a work. All right, so Westwood with his 2 iron. 65. It's going to be a 7. That's going to go 200. 25, 50, 75, 1. 25, 50, 75, 200. It's going to go left 5. We want to work the ball right 20. So a 23 on his wood is a 15. That's plus 10, so we're going to go right 20 plus another 10 is 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We're going to get a roll of 20 plus 20 for being hard, so a roll of 40 yards. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we're right here at 435, and we're going to be right 25. And we have a decent shot at hole number 6. Now for DeChambeau, he's about on the line from when we were figuring. So he is going to be 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 75, 2, 225. Here again, we need to be about 250, no more than probably 250 for him. And with him being a 4, we're going to probably try the 2 iron. Now he likes to go left. We need to make sure that we aim right. And we're going to have to aim here or work the ball right. We're going to have to work it right, let's say a good 20 yards just to be safe. And so for Scottie, he's a 33. And that's a 3. So he hit it well. That's going to go 220, 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 75, 2, 220. This goes left 5, but we wanted to work the ball right 20. A 21 is 16. And a 16 is going to be a minus 10. So we're only going right 10. 5, 10. We're going to roll 20 plus another 20. So we're going to have a 40-yard roll. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. And so we're going to be sitting at 460, right 5. So let's get that thing right here. 460, right 5. All right, so they're both in pretty decent shape. Now, Westwood, we need to work on his approach. And here again, we're playing hole 6. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2. So what are we? We're 25, 50, 55, 60, 65. We're 70 yards from the pin. And Westwood, on his approaches, do we have anything that could really mess us up? He could be 10 short, but that's not going to be in the water, so we should be safe. So we're going to go right at the stick on our approach. 70-yard shot. A 42 is a 4. It's going to be minus 5, left 5, and we're going to be right in there. That's 20 feet minus 6, 14 feet from the pin, and that's a green in regulation for Lee Westwood. Putting for birdie. Now we got Scottie, so we got to line him up even. And he's going to be 25, 30, 35, 40 yards. Does he have anything that could mess us up? Minus nothing. So we're going to aim right at the stick. And a 33 is a 2. That's going to be minus 5. He's sitting right here. 15 feet minus 9, 6 feet from the cup. And he gets a green in regulation. All right, birdie putts around. Lee Westwood, 14-footer for birdie. You know he's going for it. To go to 4 over on the day. A 63 is a 26. He blew her 3 feet past. All right, let's go to Scheffler on a 6-footer. He's going for it for birdie. 52 is a 21. And he drops it. Birdie for Scottie Scheffler. He's now 4 over on the day, 7 over on the tournament. Westwood with his 3-footer for par. 33 is a 9. That's in. 2 putts for par. Plus 3 on the day, plus 5 on the tournament. So Westwood stays at the plus 5. We still got a 3-way tie at the cut line. Can Westwood eventually, over the next 5 holes, sneak a birdie in there somewhere? Thank you for watching as we start to get close to wrapping up day 2. If you like what you see here, please hit like and subscribe. Otherwise, you're always welcome to hear any comments. And thanks again for watching Triple G Sports Replays.